One of the most important properties of water that we need to know for biology is that water molecules are polar, which is a consequence of their asymmetrical structure and polar covalent bonds. This means that there is an unequal distribution of charges throughout the molecule, causing one side of the water molecule to be partially negative and the other side to be partially positive. The electrons shared between the bonds of the hydrogen and oxygen are pulled closer to the oxygen because it is more electronegative. And because the general shape of a water molecule is asymmetrical, the pull of these electrons causes charges to form. This does not happen with evenly distributed bonds like we see in methane, where the pulls of the electrons are evenly distributed and it does not create polar ends. An easy way to tell if a molecule is polar or not is to ask yourself, can I draw a straight line through this molecule and have all positive charges on one side and all negative charges on the other? If you can do that, the molecule, or at least the part of the molecule, should be polar. Illustrating that here, we can see that a line can be drawn through the water molecule to separate the charges. But there is nowhere I can accomplish that with the methane molecule, which means it is nonpolar. Okay, back to water. The polarity is important because within the world of physics and chemistry, opposite charges are attracted to each other. So when multiple water molecules get together, the negatively charged side of the molecule with the oxygen is attracted to the positively charged hydrogen end of another water molecule. This forms a weak but very relevant bond called a hydrogen bond. The hydrogen is important here, as our hydrogen atom at this point is a positively charged proton, because its electron is being pulled closer to the oxygen. If this attraction takes place between this proton and another atom that is negatively charged, we can classify it as a hydrogen bond. Now, all of this information about water being polar as a molecule is important for life, because it gives water a few important properties, which we will cover in another video.